Oh, yes, ladies and gentlemen, the Alien vs. Predator comics from Dark Horse. Remember the good old days of these publications? Never actually read one, funny enough. It's quite funny. Now, if you're not aware of why these two shared universes have come together again in a movie called Predator Badlands, well, let me shed some light for you. So if you saw Predator 2 with Daniel Glover, and I certainly have that Blu-ray in my other room behind me, at the very end of that film, and I don't even consider this a spoiler at such a stage. So obviously Fox was telling people, hey, do you know what? Maybe we should actually make a franchise where we bring these two iconic beasts together. And obviously it fueled a lot of fan speculation. And here we are, folks. It's the 7th entry in the mainline series, but the 9th film altogether overall. I did not like Predator Prey from 2 years ago. Did not like that film. It was more than 2 years ago, actually, because at the very end of it, Amber Midthunder's character did all the dirty work, and all the women in the village were like going, yeah, we did all the work, and making a mockery of the male efforts in there. I thought it was so stupid. I think the idea could have been better executed, and there were some good moments in that film, but it kind of left me a bit cold in the end. So I wanted to give you guys a reaction today to Predator Badlands because it stars one of my favorite Hollywood actresses at the moment, and boy oh boy, what a year she's having. Elle Fanning, first name Mary, has a sister Dakota Fanning, but of course Elle Fanning also had a real big star turn in Hideo Kojima's Death Stranding 2 on the beach. And without further ado, folks, let's get on. Watch me and my stupid face react to Predator Badlands.
Yes, hallelujah, it's the video show. And now, the man the BBC calls
Jason King on Kung Fu Hot Dog.
Predator Badlands, the official trailer was dropped yesterday, folks, by 20th Century Studios. You can't say Fox anymore. Now, what's pretty cool about this first startling image, you have the Weyland-Yutani logo in the eyes of Elle Fanning's character, right? But apparently in the very first trailer, where you see her for the first time and she's in that capsule or pod, I couldn't make out the logo. It was just very strange. People said you had to freeze frame it afterwards or be told by the film company, hey, look out for this Easter egg at the very beginning of that trailer. So without further ado, folks, I think the likes to dislikes speak for themselves. People overall are looking forward to watching this movie when it comes out in November. So let's have a look. So there you go. That spells mother, or it could be something completely different. Weyland-Yutani Bioweapons Division. So the question people have been asking is she the bioweapon, or is she in a pod that belongs to another bioweapon? And it's a field unit reboot that she's undergoing right here. I think, you know, one of the great things about Elle Fanning is that she just accepts anything that spurned her creativity as an actress, right? Really cool.
So this is your first hunt?
Yeah, I should probably point out that he's been outcast from his clan of predators for being a runt. I kid you not.
And you've come to the most dangerous planet in the universe.
It looks similar to a pterodactyl, and there's Elle Fanning right there. Oh, that's interesting. Now, why is she jumping in the way to protect him, or is she... That's rather interesting. Didn't know that before. All I'm going to say is, fellas, imagine waking up to her in the morning, looking over you like that.
If You're after a creature that can't be killed. The definitive apex predator. I could help you. Well, good luck with your journey.
I think with her being the almost mainline character here, it's because the Predator hasn't got a voice. He just growls and looks really mean and does that thing with his face, right? The mandible jawline. That's cool.
Here, you're not the Predator. You're the prey.
Which makes sense because, again, it is Badlands. And why would he be the Predator? Because, again, it makes a lot of sense. The first time we saw him, I wasn't that really blown away by the design, but they seem to have made some modifications. Got the trademark dreads going on there. Look, it looks all right. It's a youngling. I get it. They're trying something different with the franchise, bringing a whole new fan base. It makes sense. It's okay. I'm actually looking forward to watching this. Again, Elle Fanning is the big draw for me on this one, so I have nothing much more further to say, Your Honor. So again, let me have a look at that. I don't think this creature at the end is the apex predator he's having a fight with. It could be, because it is massive, but it could be like a video game structure where this young predator has to slay different beasts in its path before it gets to the final baddie of the piece, right? Which might be this creature or something worse than this, which I reckon it would be. I think this is a bit of a clickbait here with the final creature. Predator Badland lands.
You might not be alone in this hunt.
Let's have a look at that. Didn't get a closer look. Interesting. Oh, hang on a second. So isn't that a similar endoskeleton suit that Ripley wore in Aliens? That's what it looks like at the end here. Obviously, the headlights are deliberately obscuring it from our full vision, but I think that's what it could be. Not even the Predator. That is something else. Or someone else. Pretty good. It's got the body of a lion. I like it. It's a good trailer, actually. The first one, again, with the laughable look of the young Predator, which kind of spoiled it for me. And that was about it, really. But this one, a lot more action-packed. A lot more going on, I think. And some interesting visuals, shall we say. The fact that her character here is just studying the artifacts left behind, saying, you're not the Predator, you're not him. And it's really, really cool. I think what she's here to do as well, Elle Fanning, is to tell him who he is, what his lineage is, and maybe his ancestors. So, you know, the way they're doing it, it could be setting up a new movie after this one, where you see this Predator get older and maybe have a face-off with the Delta Squad in the jungle in 1987. I don't know what the timeline is. I mean, this is obviously set in the future, but I don't know if they're going to go back and forth in time or have it in that future they've actually created for this universe. I'm going to give Prey a watch again and see if I like it a bit more than I did the first time. But Elle Fanning, again, really, really do like her as an actress. I think she's fantastic. And I'm always kind of excited to see what she does next. And anyway, folks, did you watch this trailer? Did you like it? Are you burnt out from Predator, or the fact that 20th Century Studios are now just keeping this thing alive? Again, people have a deep affinity for the comic books, which I can honestly say I don't blame them about. I don't own any. I'll probably try to read some at some point or watch a video essay regarding those. But if you ended up enjoying this video today, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you give it a like, smash that subscribe button, and I will catch you catching me for the return of the next video.